Okay, there we go, we're live. Got the beautiful face.
Mm-hmm. Look like a guppy.
I remember, oh yeah, I got the grappling hook. I was trying to remember, I was like, I got something.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember. So I think I can, now I'm supposed to go over this zone. Yeah, because you need the grappling. What is that not working? I pressed. That's so weird. Why is it not working? Do I not have it? I do have it equipped. Press and hold, that's why. I've just been tapping it. Okay. I was just tapping it.
Yeah, I sometimes get those mechanics confused. You expect to be able to just press a button instead of holding it in.
Mm-hmm. The Alpine Skyline. Now I think I can actually do stuff here, but we'll see. It's crazy though, it says that I'm like 50% done with this game, and it doesn't feel like I've done that much. Feels like I've explored more than I've done.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking at people talking about ukulele,
Mm-hmm.
and they said just play Hat in Time, it's much better.
Hmm. Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, I'm still gonna get it just because I am addicted to these games regardless. I mean, I play like Gex and Earthworm Jim, which were both bad versions of collectathons.
Yeah. Plus, it gives you something to play of your own.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't have me dragging you around.
I thought I was the one dragging you around.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean...
Yeah. Spider came out of nowhere. They're all coming around. I guess I'm not supposed to go up this fast. Like, I guess get up to the top. That was supposed.
8 million.
What's supposed to be a secret? I'm doing something. This seems like it's a boss fight.
Dragging each other around.
Yeah.
We like to get explicit on this stream. So much TMI.
There's been a little bit TMI.
A little bit, not as nearly as much as Jungles though. I think got enough.
I don't know. Oh, I don't need to hold it here. I don't know. There's some parts where
He forgives us.
there's been too much information, more than the Brev Extreme.
Nothing that I can recall.
Size-wise?
No, that's not as bad as vaginal yogurt.
Okay, whatever. I mean, it's different things, because, like, TMI for that would be, for vaginal yogurt, is just the fact that that's in general. The other stuff is too much information about myself.
Oh, okay. Well, that's your barometer then.
Yeah.
I'm just talking in general. Hi, Zill. How are you?
About the goats up here, but we try to give them a wide berth. If you get in...
Hi, Zill. I was talking to Zill today.
That's good.
We were talking about high school stuff and growing up.
Hmm.
Have you seen the purple flowers growing around here? I'd keep your distance. Something seems weird about them to me.
Okay. I'm not sure where I should start first. Yeah, how Zill met her husband. Oh, that's.
I don't even know that story.
Zill can tell it if she wants, or I can say it. I don't know if she prefers something.
Yeah, she can tell me anytime she wants.
Yeah, she's gonna tell it.
Okay.
Blow those horns to open up new. How do I blow horns?
The old windmill is this way. Make sure.
Huh? Oh. Okay, that's.
Pascal computer class.
Yeah.
So what class were you supposed to be in? Supposed to be honors English.
Have you noticed those bright?
Oh, it just now let me know that you tweeted, and I had already retweeted it 5 minutes ago. Thank you, Twitch.
Hourglasses fell from the sky. In any
Or
case,
Twitter, I
I
should
really
say.
wish they wouldn't be so bright.
Okay.
These telescopes let you look at faraway peaks.
One of those moments where you're lucky you're good looking.
It's pretty much the same with me and Soul. I annoy her and then she's just like, oh man, you're lucky you're cute.
Uh-huh.
Didn't I have my... No, I don't have my collector thing.
I don't think any hourglasses fell this way.
So I made my ex... Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any hourglasses fell
Which
this
I was a little bit confused because I thought she was still dating the guy while... and she was just like, introduce me.
Kitty and I met on the Marvel Heroes forums talking about animated shows.
Hmm.
That's how we met. And then we started playing the game together, doing dailies together and stuff.
Time stop. Requires 32 yarns. Yeah, we're just nerds. Not now, we're the cool kids now.
Uh-huh.
We're not nerds. Oh,
Blow those horns.
This thing is mean. Mean. Looks like a Taran.
yeah. Okay. So those are the horns we have to blow up.
Blow that horn.
Discovered that we were both super... Yeah, that's pretty much how it was with us. We just had a lot in common and whatnot, so... I asked Soul to be my girlfriend while we were playing Terraria one day.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't,
It was really fun.
her reaction was like, well, you know, we spend so much time together, why not? That's pretty much what it was. She didn't say like, "Oh, sure, yeah, let's do this." It was just like, you know, we're always together, so why not?
Yeah.
Yep, Chameleon, we're definitely nerds.
That thing creeps me out that you turn all those into.
Yeah.
It is. It is the most fun love.
I don't know. She always wants to hang out with me and play video games with me. Isn't that a little bit weird?
Yeah, Zill wanted to run Final Fantasy dungeons, but there's a conundrum because the WoW invasion is tonight.
Well, do you want to just do the invasion and then you can run the dungeon?
Yeah,
That's fine by
I
me.
want to do both. I want to do both.
So
do it all.
great. I mean, the WoW invasion happens at 6:30, which is 30 minutes before your stream time. So you could just do that real quick.
Oh,
and
she says tonight she's doing Rift.
Oh. Okay. Well, we can do WoW then. We can do whatever. We can just do it if you want.
Yeah, let me know whatever you want to do Final Fantasy dungeons. Because I am free pretty much whenever, depending on what happens with my ultrasound results tomorrow.
So, Chameleon, what the heck is a Monopoly Bay? Is that someone you...
Friday is good. Friday will probably be good for me. Hopefully. I'll let you know.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I want to know what a Monopoly Bay is. Is that someone you can play Monopoly with?
Yeah, well, I had the ultrasound done last night. TMI, they had found cysts on my ovaries, so they got to go through all the motions to make sure everything's okay.
Trying to say the stream doesn't have TMI.
It doesn't have Jungle's type of TMI.
Are you a really big Monopoly player? Okay, so you can't jump off these. Like, I keep seeing these peaks out here and I want to jump off them. Oh, you have 20 versions of it? I hope you...
That's crazy. Do you have like the Star Wars Monopoly and all that? I used to have that years ago and I sold
I
it.
want to go back. Zill says I would have 20 versions.
If I had the room, I would have so many board games everywhere. But I don't have the room. I have a small apartment. Well, it's not. It's smallish. It doesn't have storage, put it that way.
Well, if you got rid of a lot of your clothes.
No, I need those to wear.
Clothes are overrated.
I used to have a ton of board games, and they were all in the living room. Had a bookshelf. My bookshelf wasn't filled with books, it was filled with board games. They are important, especially whenever you live in an area like mine where it's cold most of the year. 9 months of friggin' winter.
Clothes are not that important.
You don't just need clothes, you need layers.
For what?
I'm tired of it too. I'm tired of having to bundle up just to go get the mail.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
I have my boots, my sneakers, and my flip-flops. And then I have, like, all those tons of pairs of shoes that I wear just for cosplay. But I have 3 pairs of shoes that I wear typically. Because I don't go around in high heels usually.
Clear the serpent. This is a weird level. Winter doesn't exist where I live, yeah, but dangerous hawks live where you live. They'll just
He's
snatch
still stuck on that.
off the streets. My favorite
Yeah,
version
Chameleon's
is...
favorite.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, his favorite version is the Mass Effect version. He wishes that he could make a Monopoly video game with all of the versions. That would be pretty cool. Actually, they have
Yeah, you
Tabletop
can...
Simulator.
Yeah, tabletop you could do that with. If you know how
Yeah,
to work with tabletop.
yeah. And it's usually on sale on Steam.
Yeah. Only if
Only
you...
if you live in the rural areas. In the city, you're fine.
Uh-huh. You could actually check tabletop and see, wrong hat.
Yeah, they might have all different types of Monopoly versions on there.
Yeah, because I know they... Well, yeah, they probably do have it, so...
Don't they have a workshop for that as well?
Yeah, that's how people make them. You can just make all the
Yeah.
stuff. I'd go to the workshop first, and then Google Monopoly and see how many different versions they have, because they probably do have a lot of them you're looking for. And you can play online with people, so, you know, maybe one day we'd play with you or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I played a lot of that before I started streaming. I'd like to stream some board games.
Hmm. I don't know. This place is so big. That's what she said. How do I aim this properly? There we go. Yeah, there's so many places to go here. I don't know which. Oh yeah, I guess I need to go over to this other place first.
One second.
Yeah, I mean, tabletop has so much on there, so I'm sure you could find what you want, Chameleon.
You search way less
And
faster.
not if you know how, you can like try and program stuff. Can I go over there?
You want to stay in here or are you leaving?
I can. I tried recreating tabletop that me and my class team made in college, but I couldn't get the... Yeah. There's a lot of tools and stuff to help you on tabletop, and you can import art and whatnot.
Yeah, there was a ton of people that imported a lot of the Marvel card games and stuff on there.
Yeah. I wanted to do some stuff on there, but have like a tabletop night with friends and stuff. But it seems like anyone that wants to do tabletop is just like, no, we'd rather do tabletop stuff in real life. You guys aren't important enough. So I guess I can't go over there. Ouch. Okay, I don't know how to get up there. I don't know if I need something later on or what. or if I need to go around and... This camera is killing me. I want to see... Can I mess with the camera? Try taking that off. I don't know what... Smoothly moves the camera rotation. I want that on fast. Let's try that. Yeah, that feels so much better. Oh, okay. So all I need to do was check in the options. Okay, so...
Now you can see the world.
Well, it's weird, because, you know, majority of these games will have a first-person view. This game doesn't. Okay, so... Okay, there we go. Okay, that's super dumb. Like, I'm aiming myself and then it auto-aims me. I can get this now. I realize that I just need to mess with this awkward aiming. Oh. I did it!
Yay!
You cleared Yellow Band Hills. Okay. So now I can get out of this area.
Yay, you did a thing.
Uh-huh. The birdhouse. Spooky music.
There's a lot of really
I can't
good
hear the
structures
spooky
up on
music.
these peaks. I wonder
Because then I hear you in an echo, and then I hear myself, and it weirds me out and throws me off.
Yeah. It's your favorite person, though.
Have you
see her.
come to make it?
Ugh. Creepy.
Okay. Oh, I guess I should have listened to what that guy said. I realized I didn't pay attention. Oh, that's a spooky dude. How much yarn do I have? 19? I need 32 to make a certain thing. Guess that's not gonna happen for a while.
there's something strange about some of those flowers.
Oh. Okay. So there's... What if I smash it? Nope. Oh yeah, I need to change that and then I'll change that. Did I just... Okay. I was gonna say, did I just randomly die? Okay, so nothing happens there. I don't know what I can do with those eggs yet. Nope. Why are there self-destructing eggs? That seems like a bad idea. And doesn't seem like that race of birds would survive very long. Oops. Okay, there's something in here. Oh, right, I need the egg. Okay.
More yarn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a secret up there. Okay, you don't want to climb up the wall for some reason. Okay, I can't do that. Holy crap.
It's a big old bird.
Yeah. The battle bird. Okay. Are you grunting when I'm getting hurt?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
'Cause that was just such a bullshit situation. You know, the
Yeah,
egg coming one way and the bird the other.
I could have killed one, but I didn't. Let's go this way. Those exploding eggs just sound like didgeridoos. Okay. So this seems like the right way to go, so I want to go the other way. Can I... Nope. I don't like how some of the stuff you can just fall through. It doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to me. It should have some sort of collision. Okay. So what can I do here? Yeah. It's just a simple jump. Okay. This is such a huge level.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Chaos!
Hey Chaos, how's it going? I saw your picture where you're partying. How was
Yeah,
that?
it looked like fun. I was sleeping like an old lady at that time.
I mean, no, you're not alone.
Vacation, 2 weeks. That's awesome.
Uh-huh. Holy crap.
So many exploding eggs.
Yeah. And I have like no idea where I'm going. I'm just seeing stuff and like roaming around. I don't know if I'm going the right way or... So I think I'm in that. No, I dropped. Oh, I'm back where these eggs are. Damn it. So I'm like so lost in this level because it's so big and there's no. There's so many places to go. Why are you saying mm-hmm?
It's so big.
Oh my god. Can we just do ASMR of that constantly?
Party was awesome until my brother got escorted out for being drunk. That's pretty funny. But it's not a party until something like that happens.
Where was it at? Was it just like a club or? Okay. Okay, now I got in there.
Yeah, it was a club.
What are you all doing on your 2 week? I don't know how to deal with that at the moment, so guess I'll keep going. I think I'm going the right way. Okay, so that's where I went, I think. I have no clue where I am. I think I'm going the right way.
It's too bad they didn't make a map or something for this.
Yeah. I'm just guessing and hoping it'll lead me somewhere.
He said it was the girl's birthday in the picture. She's a friend of his coworker.
Oh, why'd you... Blow the horn. Well, hopefully you had a lot of fun. That's all that really matters. Alright, looks like we're going to see the fat bird. Oh, you're gonna kick me out after that? Damn it. Oh wait. Oh, keep me here. Uh-oh. So I think...
Why has she forbidden it? Do you get in trouble whenever you have fun?
I think she doesn't like him around certain women? I don't know.
Not everything.
Not even close.
He doesn't know. You can have fun.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can
as
have
long as
fun.
it's within legal terms and, you know, everybody else is having fun.
Yeah.
No one's being hurt.
Have fun, just don't tell Jungle Queen you had fun. Whenever you
Yeah.
do something, say that you had a miserable time or something.
Yeah.
And don't tell her we said that.
There's not gonna be anybody who approve of it.
Yeah, exactly. We're deleting this VOD.
She won't ever know.
Yeah, I mean,
Careful. Some of these
it's only
branches are
noon there, so she's probably still sleeping.
Mm-hmm. No evidence deleted.
Exactly.
I don't think she'd watch the VOD anyway.
No, she's got too much stuff to do.
Yeah. Too much kid aggro.
And for once, those kids aren't us. Deleted evidence.
Zill's best evidence.
Sounds like Zill knows a thing or two about that. Zill's done some crazy stuff in her time.
She said,
I mean, there's no proof of what she's done because she deleted all the evidence.
yeah. She says, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, because we know Zill is completely innocent.
I don't think she ever claimed that, though. I think that you just assumed that, and
Yeah,
you
well.
ended up disappointing yourself.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she did. No, she says the most innocent of them all.
Exactly. See? I'm not alone here. I thought she was innocent for good reason.
She said it's hilarious.
I'm sorry if I think the best out of people.
She says her innocence is always assumed, never assume. I don't think he ever assumed my innocence because he already knew how I talked from Ladies Raid.
We, like, our first conversation was incredibly weird anyways.
This
I don't-
line leads to a horn. You can just see it.
Don't go there yet.
I don't even remember what it was, to be honest with
I don't
you.
know how we got there. I think you were just saying you had too much to do. And so we started talking about making clones of ourselves. But
Oh yeah,
keeping
the
them
clones.
keeping them in line so we give them
I said it.
shock collars.
I said if I cloned myself, my clones would end up like the ones in the movie Multiplicity, and then there would be the one that just sits around all day and eats pizza.
Oh, almost.
So I still wouldn't get anything done, even if I cloned myself. Your husband thinks your nerd rage is adorable. I think Kitty finds mine terrifying.
It is terrifying. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Because there's been a couple rage times where he's like, okay, you gotta calm down, gotta
Yeah.
calm down.
Calm down. So how do
Yeah, if you make a copy of a copy, it's not as sharp as the original.
I think I need a certain hat to get. Yeah.
Probably.
But yeah,
Probably why you're collecting all that yarn.
that was what our first conversation was like. We were talking about that,
There, kid.
and
I went up ahead.
like after that conversation, it just kind of ended. I don't think either of us said bye to each other. We just kind of stopped talking to each other. I was just like, okay, this person doesn't ever want to talk to me again. And then, oh my. eventually, obviously, we met up again because she started doing stuff with Jungle. I think what happened was it was around her birthday, and so I tried being nice to her for her birthday, and then we became friends shortly after that.
Yeah. Well, there were a couple things. Like, I was a friend of Sin's, and you were in Sin's stream at the time playing Borderlands with her.
Mhm.
And so, you know, I'd answered a lot of comic book trivia and that. And then, you know, I had started doing Ladies Raid
Oh my!
too, because
Really?
some people couldn't make it to Ladies Raid anymore, so they needed somebody else. And then Sin couldn't make it to Streamer Raid anymore, so I filled in there.
Well, Sand was never a permanent member of the Streamer Raid either.
Oh, I know, but she ended up being somewhat because I forget who she was filling in for.
There's a lot of people who just stopped showing up or whatnot.
Yeah.
Stupid cats. But yeah, I just remember you said it was your birthday in like Jungle Stream, so I wished you a happy birthday.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned of your age or whatnot. And I was like, oh my gosh.
She's so old.
Uh-huh.
Chaos never stopped showing up. I loved Chaos when we did streamer raids together. We both would end up on the second phase of the Red Skull raid. We would end up on the same side. So we'd be working together. It was so much fun.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to see if I can remember all the 10 people it originally was. It was the Brevix, which is 2, Degen, me 4, HC 5, Lone Wolf 6, Jonas was 7. Then it was like 2 other people. One was I could never pronounce his name. It's like Raijanho. And then
I don't know.
Tigris.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Rushlock sometimes.
can't-
Rushlock most of the time, because I remember he refused to use interrupts or stuns.
Yeah, he wouldn't use his CC break because there's an extra button.
Yeah.
Who was the last one? Because there's one person that was starter.
And I remember his complete refusal to do that, and it was hilarious to me. He's like, no, that's too many buttons.
I wasn't paying. Raijanho was a friend of Chaos's. Yeah,
Okay.
I just remember I always had the worst time trying to pronounce that name. Okay, so where on earth did that thing come from? Oh, it's here.
I think it's just a lot of people got burnt out on the raid.
Yeah, some people.
Because, because the red onslaught was supposed to come out, but it never
Yeah.
did, so.
I still remember that silly raid drama on the forums because it's like one of the big guilds was like, "Oh my god, we did it was a raid guild versus the other one. I can't think of what the other one was,
Mm.
but raid guild was pretty much all whitelisters." And so they were the first ones to beat the raid, and then the other guild complained because they knew raid guild was whitelisters, but raid guild
Yeah.
would deny it.
Please.
Yeah.
But I just remember it, and then like Onslaught came out, and Doomsaw said it was in beta, but Raid Guild beat it first, so Doomsaw congratulated them on the first raid kill or whatever, but the other guy was like, it's still in beta, it doesn't count. So the next week it was supposed to be out of beta, and it wasn't. They never changed anything ever again, but the other guild was like, oh, well, we beat it the next week, it's supposed to be out of beta. And it was just horrible, stupid drama.
There always was.
Yeah. I was just surprised there was drama in, over just stupid raids in Marvel Heroes, nonetheless. I didn't get all the forums done, could not keep up with it. I pretty much, it was something for me to do, so I did that.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
There was a time too where I just didn't spend any time on the forums whatsoever. It just seemed so toxic and terrible, and it was.
Yeah.
It just got more entertaining as time went on because people would get in the weirdest fucking fights with each other.
Yeah, like one of the fights I got into was like when Muspelheim first came out. There was a discussion if you should be able to earn raid gear out of raid, and I was just like, no. That it gives, you know, a reason to raid, and everyone's like, no, we're playing this as an ARPG. We don't want to team up with people and all that. I was like, well,
Well, then what do you need raid gear for? Because raid gear is specifically for raiding. That's why it's called raid gear. It's just like PvP gear is for PvP.
Yeah.
If you're not PvPing, you don't need PvP gear. I don't PvP, so I don't go for PvP gear.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, I said, like, you know, raids are hard. Grouping up with people, it should have some sort of extra reward. And that's when someone came in and said, if you think raids are hard, you should see, I was in the military or something like that, and I had to do all this shit, and I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't.
It's like
it's completely out of context with everything.
Yeah, I was just like, you know, if you think that's hard, there's starving kids in Africa. What does that matter to the conversation?
Yeah.
Like, it's a third world problem. It's like,
just deflecting.
I was like, yeah, you're right. It is a third world problem, or it's a first world problem, but in the end, it doesn't pertain to the conversation we're having.
No, because you're on a forum for a video game, giving feedback for a video game.
Yeah.
Real life stuff need not apply.
Yeah. You should never complain about anything in a game because there are people out there who are having a worse time of everything. So your problems mean nothing.
I use video games to distract away from the bad days, so.
Yeah. I do remember also there's the beginning drama of the ladies raid where there's some creeper stalking the ladies raid thread. And I was like trying to ask all the women that signed up for dates and whatnot. Asked if anyone was in New York and wanted to go get coffee.
Oh my god.
He thought he was hilarious. When people pointed out you shouldn't be doing that, I was like, it's just a joke.
Yeah, they always do that. It'd be completely serious though if somebody actually answered them and said, yeah, you know.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
But I really enjoyed raids in a more unique way in that game than I did in others.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how I just got up there, but okay. Yeah, I mean, they were exactly what I wanted. It was team play that didn't, you know, it didn't take 3 hours at a time, a couple times a week. It was just like spend 30 minutes an hour with your friends doing group content that you couldn't normally do otherwise. And I found that really
Yeah,
fun.
it was more like a social connection than anything.
You got to meet a lot of cool people too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we like talking to you guys too. It was
Yeah.
really, really fun. I started to miss it after it ended, you know, after everybody stopped
What?
raiding.
Mm.
Because at the time I went to Guild Wars 2 and it just didn't, you know, I didn't stick with it because it was okay, but it wasn't great,
Nope.
at least for me.
Oh, I had a great time. Oh. Oh. I got it. What is this? Time's up. Yeah. So it looks like I need to farm yarn. But yeah, I mean, WoW raiding is fun too. It's just so time consuming.
It's so much more time consuming and tedious. Even after things get a little easier.
Yeah.
And there seems to be a lot more arguments in WoW raids than we had in
Because they're
Image.
well, we still had some in.
We had some stuff, but not major stuff. Most of it was surrounded by one guy
Mhm.
that always was, you know.
This platform is fun but hard.
I would find it frustrating.
I know you would. That's why I'm playing it.
But they should have created 4MH as like an LFR type thing.
Well, there was there. It just didn't work well. Like you could queue up for
Yeah,
raids.
it was that same type of queue that they used for challenges though, and it wasn't like LFR is in WoW.
Are you saying like it should be even easier?
I don't know about easier. It's just that it didn't seem like it found people.
Hmm.
Like you were in a queue, but nothing happened.
Yeah, definitely. I know. Yeah, I mean that's why I said it didn't really work right.
Yeah. It was the same one that they used for challenges before. Whenever they had the challenge mode,
Oh my god.
they took that out.
Hmm.
It was that challenge mode that you used to have to get keys for or something.
Yeah.
I forget what the currency was, but then they took out the keys because nobody could find the keys, and then nobody did challenge mode.
Well, I heard that David's new game was going to have rating. You heard it here first. I'll be confirmed to have rating.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. When
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that.
we had
Poor Andrew.
uh
We had gone through so much to get Andrew to join us, too.
yeah. He joined and his name was Solitaire. I was like, wait, is that it? King Bacon? And so I messaged him like, he's like, yep. And so I don't think you were with us because that was like right at the beginning. We had only gotten to the second boss.
Well, maybe he had joined sometime whenever I was raiding too.
Yeah. Well, this was like. This is
No,
like
I specifically remember Lone Wolf being a dick to him though.
possible. Well, because this was. We hadn't even been able to clear the entire raid yet. Because we got stuck on the second boss, and that's why
I was raiding whenever we couldn't clear stuff.
Lone Wolf was starting to criticize him, and it was just like, your gear's bad. You can't come here with bad gear like that.
Yeah, I think I had just started reading there. But yeah, I remember him being a dick to Andrew.
Oh, thank God. This is a crazy platforming.
It wasn't the best gear, but you know, that a lot of that had to do with Andrew working a lot and not being able to play the game a lot. But instead of being helpful, you know, you know, there's a way of going about it, and yeah, exactly. There's a way of going about it, and then there's a way of being a dick, and he went the dick route.
Well, that's who he is.
Yeah. I would have messaged Andrew privately, and then I would have gotten stuff out of my stash that he could use and helped him gear.
Yeah, I think at that point it was like at that area where it was harder to get gear. Like it was hard to get uniques and stuff. Remember that time when it took forever to get unique?
Yeah.
Like it was considered like broken that you could get at least one unique out of all of vibranium mines.
But usually people had, you know, like numerous costume cores or something like that in their stash or something. You know, we all kept the invul cores and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's stuff that you can do to help people instead of being a prick.
Yeah, he just never thought of anyone but himself.
Yeah, and he tried to look cool and stuff, and he just looked like an horse.
Well, it didn't help that Jungle Queen always complimented him too.
Yeah, probably fueled the ego a little bit.
Holy crap. How far up do I have to go?
But I hope Andrew comes back around.
Yeah, he disappears for a while and then he comes back.
Yeah, I'd like to play games with him again.
Okay, you're right, Chaos. I got to the top. And I still can't grab this. There we go. That took forever. Holy crap, that actually hurt my hands having to do that much.
Zill says, yeah, you did it.
Well, thank you, Zill. Okay. Now I gotta figure out that last area I haven't been to. I don't remember which one I need to.
This way.
Twilight Bell? I don't think I've been this way. So Zill, you're playing Rift tonight?
Is it at your usual stream time?
Oh, I guess I can't do this. I think I need to go get more yarn. Yes, Rift Prime. It's a Rift vanilla server. Do they maintain that themselves, or did you have to like go find some shady way to get there? Yep, 9 p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone wants to watch someone awesome stream, feel free to follow Zell. She needs 9 more subscribers.
And then she's in a tank,
Yeah.
and obviously we want to see the Zill tank.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so give her subscribes. Okay, so I need 2 more things and then I can do the next part. Okay, so I'm still missing a piece there.
She says Rift Live is free to play, but I hear the end game is pay to win.
Are you a
Ugh,
state
garbage.
trapper? Is that so? Anyway, I hope my dish.
I'm not sure what that cat does. Yeah, thanks for following her. Every follow helps her a lot, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wish I knew where I could find some of this stuff. Let's just start this one. And see if I can find these. Oh, I want you to go spoopy.
Don't you 8 here already?
I think I voted Warrior because I like playing Warriors in general.
Spoopy is second choice now.
Second choice.
Yay! Go Spoopy.
Yeah, I think it was whenever I voted.
Hello there. You look new around here.
Yay,
You know,
more.
I haven't seen a good solid look like yours for a long time.
Then Spoops just popped up. Yeah, guess who's starting a campaign for Spoops? You're gonna get spooped out.
TMI.
Spooped just means scared. How's that TMI?
Scared shitless.
Well, it's a good thing I know that women don't poop. They're already poopless.
Now Paladin and Spoop are tied.
Yeah! Here we go! Go Spoops! Okay. Thanks to all the Spoop votes. Okay, so I need to... Oh, I've already... This is where I was.
I wouldn't mind being strapped around a cute.
She said she's keeping the pull-ups till Friday.
I would be honored to be the one who's
Spoof's campaign going full force.
I practiced my Red Mage rotation since I had completely forgotten it in all the months that have been gone.
Are you happy to be back?
Yeah,
Good.
if I had the money, I'd be there all the time.
like, as long as I get a glimpse of that neck of yours.
Yes, you can link it here.
Uh,
I'll link it around.
did you, permit her, or
I think I'm pretty sure she's one of the regulars. Let me check really quick. If not, I can permit her.
oh, no. What the hell is that? There's a creepy thing below me. Okay. Okay. What? What the hell? How am I supposed to avoid that?
Yeah, I had outed her.
Share all your links, Zill, as long as they're not porn. If you want to
No, share some porn too.
well, don't share in Twitch chat. Send it to us privately. There's a straw poll. Vote for Spoops. Yeah, send all the porn to all of us privately.
So Twitch can't ban you or anything.
Yeah,
But we still get all the porn.
yeah, exactly.
The soft part of
We don't want you to be banned either. We kind of like talking to
Yeah.
you and watching you stream.
Yeah. Twitch has gotten more strict with their stuff, so I don't know where they sit on certain things.
Yeah, they can sit on something.
Sit on.
Sit on my fate. What? I'm so sorry.
Why, hello there! You didn't forget about me. What's up? You working on any contractual? Check it out.
They probably are sitting on certain things. That's why no one is well. Yeah, I think you have to have your stream set to adult or something.
Well, even then, you're not allowed to do a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
you need to find the fire spirits to break this.
But I heard even putting like the mature warning on your stream it makes it so people don't watch it because they won't click that button.
Yeah. You're gonna get more viewers if you don't have that on, essentially.
Yeah. Curse too much. I do too, especially when playing HOTS, but I don't have mature audience turned on. I think my stream's probably one of the more mild ones. I don't think I do anything that would really cause me to get in trouble.
You like talking about boobies? Oh yeah, what's your favorite kind of boobies? Need an apple. You're not.
Yeah,
so serious.
I don't believe in being fake for views or anything. Kitty and I talked about that one day, and I told him, I said, I don't want to change who I am in order to get more views or subs or whatever. I said, I want people to watch who like to watch us play games, you know, and chat with us and stuff like that.
Mhm.
If they naturally don't like us and who we are, then that's not going to work.
You'll come with
You like your own movies? Well, that's good.
She always jokes that she's an acquired taste,
Oh,
like
I-
avocado.
I think we
I
both.
love avocado though.
Yeah, I don't like avocado.
It's good. Avocado is good.
And I don't think you're an acquired taste. I think both of us grew to like you pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that's gone... You're allergic to a lot of stuff too, apparently.
Yeah. Well, so am I. I'm not allergic to food, but I'm allergic to stuff in the environment and a lot of bath stuff. Anything that goes on your skin. And makeup I started to get allergic to. So that's why I don't wear that much anymore.
I still wear a lot of makeup.
Like, the eyeliner would make... It wasn't anywhere close to the inside of my eyes, but it would still make my eyes burn. And everything else would itch. My whole face would just feel like I'm breaking out in hives. Yeah, it is. And even stuff that tells you that it's unscented, it's fucking scented or something.
Okay, so I haven't found what I'm looking for at all.
It is. The stuff that is supposedly, hypoallergenic is very expensive. And whenever I started to get skin allergies, there wasn't a lot of stuff out there for people with sensitive skin. Because I was like 11 or 12 years old. So I had a hard time finding things that were unfragranced and, wouldn't dry my skin out or cause an allergic reaction.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's one thing.
I have to be careful with laundry soaps too. There's only 2 things that I'm not allergic to in the environment, and that's Bermuda grass and one type of mold.
Okay, so this is where I was. I can't... I don't know how to break that fire.
That's terrible. I'm allergic to all the others. And I didn't even know it really, because the allergies all tend to blend together, when spring and summer is around with the trees and everything else. It's hard to know what is causing my face to feel like it's running down. Just draining.
Maybe we can put you both in a bubble?
Yeah. Could be like my priest in WoW. Have a huge bubble around me.
Though I am afraid of what you two will do in that bubble together, but...
Her husband's taking her to the botanical gardens. Now, do you have to take allergy medicine before you do stuff like that? Because I usually have to. Yeah. I'm on Claritin and Flonase.
Okay, so this...
She still had to leave the botanical gardens. Yeah, I sometimes wonder about Claritin. Because I still have reactions to stuff, but I have allergies so bad too. Need to Google the grass, didn't know the name. There's a lot of different types of grass and ragweed, mold, and all that crap.
Can I turn
Yeah.
this down? Oh yeah. What a toss. I'm a pro tosser. Where's Force when you need him?
The funny thing is the translation in German. That would be interesting. I've never spoke German, but my great-grandmother did.
Uh-huh.
My grandma spoke some, but it was
Oh shit.
not much, and my mom only knew the swear words in German. My mom's side are mostly German, German Jewish, and Irish. That's her side. So I learned a wee bit, but I forgot most of it. That's how it works too, whenever you learn languages. But you don't speak them natively. If you don't keep up with it, you can forget it.
There we go. Exactly what I was looking for.
That is just like you, though, diving with a cookie in your mouth. This is your level. The cookie level.
Can't climb onto that apparently. Who, me?
Chaos says he should actually speak Spanish because of his mother, but he never learned it.
I tried learning a bunch of languages, but
She's
I'm
from Bolivia.
not really good at languages at all. Like, it's really hard for me to learn.
I learned some
Oh my
Spanish in school.
Speaking of cookies,
That's why I said this is a level for you, because you always like cookies.
ooh,
My family are far distant from anything. They came into the United States in the 1800s, so they've been here for a while. But my dad's family is very mixed.
I don't know too much about my family history, other than the one story about my last name. I know we're very, very Irish.
Well, yeah. Well, I started to learn it because I thought, well, that would work, you know, with living in the United States since it's Spanish and English. But, you know, I live close to Canada too, which is French, somewhat French-Canadian. So that could have worked too, but I had to pick one elective. Couldn't pick both.
New color. Do I want a new color? Let's reroll. I guess. Oh, there we go. You can dye the color of your clothes. Interesting. I didn't mean to equip that. Hey, son.
Hi, son. How are you?
Oh. I'm blonde hair. Now I'm really am son. This is son.
Belly hurts. I hope you're not having one of those episodes again.
One of her lactose intolerant belly hurts.
She said, looking good.
Like the other day when she said she wanted to have nachos even though she's lactose intolerant and had them.
Well, that's gotta be difficult whenever you have restrictions, but you get hungry for something.
Yeah, it is. I'm the exact same way. But I'm gonna make fun of her for it because I do it too. Me and her are pretty much the same, unfortunately. Okay, so I want to find stuff to use my thingy on.
That's what he said.
I really need this this hat that allows me to make these platforms.
Yeah.
Or I can just cheese it if I was a better platformer. Sun knows I like her, though. I bully because I'm friends with her. It won't let me grab it, I guess. I'm gonna try one more time. There we go. Aha! Screw your things and stuff. Okay, where does this go?
You bully because you're a monster that hates children.
Whatever, son. Son likes talking to me. She's told me a couple times how much she likes me. She just won't do it in person. Or in where people can see.
In public.
Yeah.
She said you're entertaining.
See? Soul is more fun.
This is more fun. Thank you.
Whatever.
Zol's just cracking up.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna go play by myself.
You play with yourself.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna do that. None of you can watch.
Solo playing. The only difference is I can't talk to Soul about COH. Yeah. I didn't get the chance to play it.
The golden bird.
I don't know what I was doing during that time, but playing other games, I guess.
Being with other cute boys.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, so I need to find where this thing is here. I almost want to just look stuff up.
There's part of me that wishes that I had gotten to play City of Heroes, but then I would have probably felt terrible once it was closing down.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
You'd be miserable with us.
Yeah. Because it already feels bad that Marvel Heroes went down, and that was obvious that it was
the Marvel
going that direction.
Heroes shutdown didn't feel as bad to me.
That's because it was basically shut down a year earlier because they just stopped doing anything with it.
Yeah. There's no content for it or anything like that.
Yeah. She says that she's been having the urge to play the Earth controller. No other game has that gameplay.
I always. Oh, here it is.
All fine.
Yeah. I loved the Earth controllers. My favorite part was, like that clap where you like clap and then all of a sudden everyone's stunned and like encased in earth. I always loved that for some reason. Yeah. And
I would have probably had numerous characters and everything.
like, there's no way you could play that game without having multiple characters. There's just
Yeah.
so many different combinations and things you can do there.
Yeah, I heard that it was very, like, it was very unpredicted for that one.
Yeah. They just,
MH definitely was predicted because they just stopped doing everything for the PC version, and they weren't really doing much for the console version. It just felt like they were desperate for anything to make it work and last longer.
yeah. And I didn't even get to play a lot of the newer powers in City of Heroes because they kept adding them over and over. Like, I never really. Well, I got to play like some of the plant stuff, but I don't think they added like plant support, didn't they? Or like defenders and all that. It was definitely really sad. A lot of fun to be had in that game.
Wish that it could be brought back somehow so that people that want to play it can play it.
Yeah.
There's no good superhero games out there.
The port plant? Okay. That's what I thought, because then I remember they did have plant control. What the hell's going on here? They had plant control, which was fun. I never got to do the time stuff she's always telling me about.
All right, I'm in. I made it. I infiltrated that kid's.
Do you mind if I had a mustache like that?
Going off.
No, you can have a mustache, as long as I can.
Bet she's collected a ton more timepieces than I have. Now where does
Really like the gameplay of DCO, but you don't like the customization. I'm fine with the customization. I just wish that there was more variety, I guess. But again, I'm not approaching it from having played City of Heroes. It had so much more.
Jackpot! This must be where she stores them all. Time to mess with time a little.
Oh no. You love the customizations of Champions Online, but hate the gameplay.
See, what I hate about DCUO is you can only get to like level 30 or whatever it is, and then you have to pay to do the rest.
Yeah. That was kind of the same thing though with City of Heroes, is you couldn't do a lot of the stuff unless you had a subscription. Like, you couldn't do
Subscription, I think, is better than pay to go or pay to win or whatever, because it's more controlled. Like, if you pay per month, you know what you're paying for the game. Where if you're paying as things are released, or you want things, or you need things, then you can pay so much more than the game is even worth.
Oh. Maybe I already... Okay, so maybe I use that hat to control this platform. Okay, so...
Yeah, I played it too till Marvel Heroes. And I played Marvel Avengers Alliance until Marvel
Okay,
Heroes
I don't
came
wanna-
out. Well, until I got into Marvel Heroes beta.
Dang. Can already do the finale. That's weird.
I side-eye games with greedy cash shops, though. Yeah, I hate that. The microtransaction bullshit is getting way out of hand. Looking at you, Swotor. Yeah,
Oh.
at least with most of the Swotor stuff, it's all cosmetic. And you can get money from the authenticator, so that's at least something. But there's a lot of games that are just really out of control. Well, the only thing you couldn't do in COH without a sub were the raids.
Well, raids and
Raiding
then
and housing was cool in DCUO.
you couldn't do the enhancements in COH either, which was annoying. They had like set enhancements or whatever that you could only.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to pay to unlock UI. I agree with that. Or hide your freaking haircut or helmet. I mean, yeah, because they have some goofy looking helmets in that game. Or
Oh.
pay to do more dungeons or raids or PvP. Yeah, you have to pay for some of the expansions. I would rather pay a sub to games than pay here and there for shit. Yeah, paying for an expansion, you understand, because it's full content. It's, you know, it's like how games used to be, where you would pay for stuff that were added on, the expansions that were added on. But that was because it had its money's worth of content.
Didn't they also do clown summoning in City of Heroes? Actually, I have no idea what I want to do.
We were expecting radiation defense, radiation melee, bio armor, and a couple others, I think. But the whole, oh, you're free to play? You can only run dungeons 5 times a week. Want more? Pay more. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten really bad, and I hope that the controversy with Battlefront 2, you know, squashes at least some of that. Because it was getting ridiculous, because not only did you have those pay-to-win type of schemes, but then you had the loot boxes on top of that.
So I can do this now.
And I understand that developers need to make money, but whenever it seems skeevy or, you know, like they're taking you for a ride. Yeah, if it feels like EA, then, you know, you don't want to give them any money. Nope, there are enough whales to suck EA's big fat banana. Well,
You think it's big and fat?
it became such a controversy that they had to take the loot boxes out of Battlefront 2. So I think that, and even with their Sims 4 did not sell as well as previous ones. People got tired of the stuff packs because they weren't creating like the expansions like they used to. It was just stuff packs that had like 4 chairs or 3 wallpapers, something like that in there, you know, and they'd want $20 for it. Yeah, find a way to have a decent amount of content to where if you're spending $20 to $40, it feels like you've gotten your money's worth.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to do time.
I've honestly never bought a Sims game. Yeah, it can be very expensive. I honestly think most people don't buy The Sims. I think that they, for them it's the pirate's life.
It's a pirate's life for me.
Because really there's not much to Sims. You'll play it for a little bit and then you're pretty much done with it.
What the hell is going on with this thing?
Yeah, everybody hates EA. They've become like the super villain of video game development.
Oh!
So you won't even pirate the show. I don't like you to the point I won't even steal off of you. Fuck you. You did it.
Okay, just give me one dick and I'll eat it.
I liked Sims 3, because they had all the expansions where you could be like a vampire or something like that. And I had characters that were like vampires and witches and all kinds of stuff. And then you could have your Sim be a celebrity. So I had my Sims all as celebrities. And the paparazzi would come out in front of the house to try and film like their entire lives. So I'd set them on fire with my witch's powers and stuff. It was pretty fun.
I gotta take a sec. Catch my breath.
So she likes me. You did similar stuff. That's what you do in Sims, though. Whenever we had the first Sims, my brother had like the goth house and everything, and I would get on his account and I would drown his Sims. I'd take the ladders right out of the pool and drown his Sims. Set the baby on fire one.
Oh, yeah.
There was it was in Sims 4. There was some older lady that was like bullying a little kid in the game.
Oops.
And so I killed her, buried her, and then tortured her ghost before I set it free.
Made it! And in time! Oh, look at all
Created a mansion of ghosts. I loved the creepy
We did it
stuff.
in the name of cinematography.
I loved all that
And
stuff.
beat that no good
So am I
deed.
gonna do that to Kitty?
Alright, here,
No,
take
I'm
one.
gonna keep Kitty alive.
Oh, son, I'm glad we're such good friends.
This character here looks like one of those goldfish crackers. For now.
Wow, not even Zill likes me anymore. Maybe I should just not show up on stream.
Until I plump him enough to eat him. That would take a while. He's pretty skinny.
Yeah. I guess I need to just go be by myself for a while because women on the internet apparently hate me.
No, I don't hate you. Just feed him donuts. You like donuts?
Yeah.
Okay. I know he likes cookies because he always eats cookies. She says she doesn't hate you.
She
He just
hates
feels
me.
insecure.
She hates me because I keep asking her all these questions about her life.
He has social anxiety, so he always worries about if people don't like him.
Hello, world. For this movie, but wait.
Be worried if still doesn't pick on you.
What am I? Figure out what I need to do here.
You keep
I got those.
What
those
is that?
Good
No.
luck, darling.
the Pikachu?
Really?
Yeah, Pikachu mixed with
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't.
Pikachu mixed with Pepe, the frog.
Oh, okay. It's too small for me to see.
Uh-huh.
Sorry,
That's what
son.
I hear.
I have eyesight issues with seeing long distance.
Don't worry, son. She tells me that it's too small to see all the time.
She posted that fat-faced cat.
And Zill's making those creepy eyes. What are you making creepy eyes to, Zill?
She said, what did she just walk into?
Yeah.
She has it as it ears.
It's time to, darling.
See, I told you Zill was innocent. I assumed right. Sun just loves her emotes.
It's all the Pokemons.
As a mom, I'm prim and proper. Uh-huh. So you're saying I assumed right about you?
Now it's Power Rangers.
Oh.
Not hardly. She couldn't even type that with a straight face.
Oh, shit. Sorry for cussing.
This movie needs
Hyper
more
PG
action.
was doing their hyperactive
Turn on the
yesterday.
cannons for the
They
big
did a
fireworks show.
Power Rangers villain episode, and one of the former actors was in. Cool.
Someone in the chat gave him GM powers, so he killed the ranger that he played on TV.
Which one was it? I totally thought that was gonna be like Mario. Got him. Jim the Gold Ranger from RPM. I don't think I ever really watched RPM.
Time to release the.
Yeah, hopefully this will give me. Shit. I actually died because I got trapped.
Get ready.
Oh, I have to do this all over again. Crap.
That's annoying whenever they make games like that.
Well, it doesn't look like I started all the way over. I'm just wondering how much more I'm gonna have to do. Jeez. I'm probably gonna die again.
Time to release the.
And I can do this. Oh! Oh! No! No! Got it. That was close. I did even worse there. Oh well. I'm just gonna skip to the end. Alright, I think I'm gonna do this ending and then I'm gonna shut off the stream for now. But we're gonna be back later tonight, or do you want to just...
No, we can stream it. Sun says, and the guy was like, I kill Milo. Who's Milo? That's Ziggy's actor. This isn't Milo, it's Ziggy. Yeah, but I want to kill Milo.
What? You're expecting more?
Okay. I guess that's all it was. I think I need to try and get the other person's score higher in that level. Which I don't even know if that's... It's gonna be really hard to do. I mean, I guess I could fail one of these levels. Well, anyways, yeah, I think that's it for me now. But, like I said, we'll be back later.
Around 8 o'clock tonight.
8
Eastern
Eastern, yeah. So, look out for us there. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Bye.
See you later.